If you want to go the extra mile and support me as a content creator, you can do so as joining as a YouTube member. All you need to do is go to the description down below and click on the YouTube gaming link. When you do, a join button will pop up, and once you click it, you can become a YouTube member. YouTube members get special chat icons and emotes, exclusive Discord roles, shoutouts, and more. So if that sounds interesting to you, you can join as a YouTube member today. Hello everybody, welcome back to a brand new Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links video. Now personally, I'm not that much of a Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links farm channel, but I went against Inglorious Bastion for the very first time, and I was actually able to get 8,000 score with this farm deck that I'm using right now, so I felt like making a video of it right now, because just why not? Maybe this farm deck can help some of you guys out. So hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you guys do, and if this video is helpful by any means, be sure to go hit that like button down below. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new for more Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links content, but of course you can wait to like and subscribe until you actually watch the video. Now, there is a couple good things with this farm deck, but honestly, I don't think this is going to be the preferred farm deck to use against Bastion. I'll give you guys some of my points and reasons on why this farm deck isn't really exactly the best when I show you guys my dual replay on farming Bastion, but I was able to get 8,000 score with this farm deck, and this is a skillless farm deck too, so hopefully this kind of farm deck can help you out. So we're just going to go break down this deck, and then I'll go talk about how to actually use this farm and everything like that. So this is a Winged Dragon Ra farm deck. I used this farm deck a long time ago. I forget which event exactly, but this was a deck that I used a long time ago. I actually think I used this for farming Yubel when Yubel's around. But anyways, we're running 1 copy of Winged Dragon Ra, 3 copies of Golden Ladybug, 1 copy of Hatred Aid. If you don't have Hatred Aid, possibly Anti-Magic Arrow works. I don't know if I mentioned this already, but I only farmed against Bastion 1 time, so I don't know every single card in his deck just yet, but Hatred Aid is the way to go. If you don't have this, maybe try running Anti-Magic Arrows. Running 1 copy Creature Seizure, you can get this through ranked duels, so possibly have an SR ticket for that. Running 1 copy of Arrivalrivals, another card that you guys might not have is from the Rampage of Forest mini box. Running 1 copy of Wormbait, and this card is from the Flame of the Tyrant box, and I guess I will mention that Golden Ladybug is from the Primal Burst box. Next up, we have 1 copy of Drowning Mirror Force, 1 copy of Canadia, 1 copy of Floodgate Trap Hole, 2 copies of Draining Shield, and 2 copies of Wall of Disruption. Honestly, you can run whatever you want when it comes to back row. This stuff is just for stalling to get your deck to 0 cards for the farm. So you can run any sort of back row that protects you from Bastion, but these cards are usually the right way to go. And honestly, if you have Draining Shield, strong recommend using it so that you can get over 10,000 life points for your Winged Dragon Ra. Next up, we're running 3 copies of Good Goblin's Housekeeping, a card that you're going to want to run. You can either get this from the Spellbound Silence EX structure deck or from the Dawn of Destiny mini box. Now, Good Goblin's Housekeeping is like a really good card. This is going to be a card you're going to want to run, and I might honestly recommend some more draw cards too. So if you guys have any other draw cards in your deck, I'd recommend using those too. Sorry about that right there. Got caught up on my own breath. Anyways, and then we're running 2 copies of Aegis of Gaia just for the 3,000 life points. So far, I noticed that Bastion doesn't really have any back row removal possibly, so this card's all right. Use it to run this. And honestly, this is a skillless farm deck. You don't need a skill to use this farm deck, so this might be appealing for some of you guys. Anyways, let's go to the dual replay, and let me go talk about the strengths and mostly weaknesses about this farm deck. Honestly, I think I just got really lucky with my farm deck, but still, we're going to go give this a shot. Let me go show you guys a replay, and then I'll give you guys my tips and opinions about this. Still, I'm super excited about Bastion. Like, I don't seem excited right now, but I'm actually like really happy about this event. I'm just feeling super tired right now, so I'm not really hyped up, but man, I'm so happy for this Bastion event. We got Zombie and Gemini support. Like, Zombie and Gemini support is honestly awesome. Now I'm going to turn on voice lines just so I can kind of commentate on how this farm deck is going to go, but I think honestly if you just watch this, you should be fine. Anyway, so Bastion is playing a zombie deck at level 40, and by the way, this is a level 40 farm, forgot to mention that too. But he is playing zombies, and zombies with his build love to mill themselves. Like, they mill themselves so much. So honestly, if you are going to run this Winged Dragon Ra farm deck, I recommend running multiple copies of Drowning Mirror Force if you have it, and multiple copies of Floodgate. Because if you have Floodgate and Drowning Mirror Force, with Drowning Mirror Force, when Bastion attacks you with a ton of his monsters, you can shuffle them all back into his deck, which is going to be really nice because Bastion loves milling his deck. It's honestly crazy. Also, if you have Floodgate Trap, or if you have Floodgate Trap Hole, that's also going to be super useful because you can throw down Kazuki face down, and he won't be able to mill his deck anymore. So if you have multiple copies of Floodgate, I recommend running that too. Anyways, he's going to mill his stuff right here, and then he just kind of ends his turn right here. It's a very slow start from Bastion right there. So next up, we're going to place face down all of our cards right now. We opened up with Good Goblin's Housekeeping, which was awesome. We have Drowning Mirror Force on deck, and we have Aegis of Gaia, so that's really cool. Next up, he's going to mill another card again. Next up, Bastion is going to be summoning a monster. He's going to be summoning a monster right there. Samurai Skull, like you guys can see, like he just mills his deck like crazy. Like he just mills his deck like crazy. But as you guys can see, he's going to have 3 monsters on his board. Now, luckily we had Drowning Mirror Force. Like I said, I got super lucky with this farm. But we had Drowning Mirror Force right here, and we were just able to shuffle all of his monsters back into his deck. And honestly, I think I'm going to turn off the voice lines because these are taking forever. You know, we're gonna have voice lines off. Anyways, we shuffle them all back into the deck, play good Goblin's Housekeeping, play Anti-Arrivals, then we have Gaia. We have Golden Ladybug, we're to get the life points. We got Canadia right there. We're floating pretty good. We're floating pretty good. We got Mizuki over there. Gazuki, like as you guys can see, like Bastion's going ham with his cards right now. It's honestly crazy. We did got top deck Wall Disruption, which is great. And honestly, it was like smooth sailing from here on out with this farm, but it did get kind of scary at certain points. Like it really did. So there is that right there. Anyways, we have Kasha right here. Kasha actually is pretty nice because what actually happens is that Bastion shuffles his own zombie monsters back into his deck, which was so helpful simply because of the fact that I don't want Bastion to deck out. I want to try to get drawn to all my combo pieces for my farm, so I was really happy about that. So the bright side, if he summons, like honestly, let Bastion summon that Kasha guy. So let him summon that because he'll just shuffle his zombies back into the deck. We summon our Canadian defense position. We draw into another good Goblin's Housekeeping. Like we're floating pretty good. Things are looking all right for us. He did draw into Gazuki though, and this is where things got scary because since he drew into Gazuki, he kept milling his deck, which sucks right there. But we had Wall Disruption, Draining Shield. We were able to gain the life points, which is nice. So we have that. We have Gazuki, Draining Shield right there, looking nice. Draw into the Winged Dragon Ron. Like I said, like for the most part we were good. I was just really concerned if we were going to be able to successfully complete the farm. But we're almost done drawing all of our combo pieces. Things are looking a little bit yikes. So as you guys can see, I got really scared right here because he had Foolish Burial too. Like, come on, Bastion, why do you have the busted cards, brother? Like, come on, my dude. So there's that right there. But I think, oh yeah, then I drew into Good Goblin's Housekeeping, and then I was pretty good from here. Since I drew into that, I got, like I said, I got super lucky with this farm, and I'd probably recommend running a bunch of draw power if you guys can. This is probably not the most optimal deck to use for sure, but hey, I was able to get 8k, so there was that right there. But this is how you do the farm right here, boys. So once you have over 10,000 life points, the combo is you're going to summon Golden Ladybug in attack position. You're going to activate Worm Baits to summon 2 more copy, or just 2 different worm tokens in attack position. Make sure to do these in attack position. Next up, you're going to be activating Creature Seizure, and then you're going to basically switch control with one of your opponent's monsters. So you give your opponent Worm Token, and then Bastion will give you whatever monster it feels like. Next up, you're going to activate Hatred Aid. Honestly, I recommend activating Hatred Aid right away if you can, but if you have anti-magic arrows, of course, you're going to have to use that until the battle phase. So there's that right there. But actually, I strongly recommend activating Hatred Aid right away. I just forgot to use it. Next up, though, we're going to return all cards to the hand. Next up, what we're going to do is that in the battle phase, you have to activate Arrivalrivals, tribute you 3 monsters in the field to summon the Winged Dragon Ra, and then do the maximum damage right there, get over 10,000 damage, and then you defeated Bastion right there. So that is how you use this farm deck. And as you guys can see under my face cam, I was able to get 8k score with this deck. But as you probably have seen, this is probably not the most optimal deck for this farm, and there's probably some other farms you're going to want to use. I think I heard some people thinking of using like the Yubel deck, not the character Yubel, just use the Yubel deck to farm Bastion. But I don't know, you guys will probably see some other Yu-Gi-Oh YouTubers out there build some decks on this right here. But I think that's going to do for me, guys, though. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and I guess if you guys watched to the end of this video, put down in the comment section down below, what do you like the most about Bastion and Yu-Gi-Oh Duel Links? I'm really happy that he gave us a bunch of Gemini support. Super duper happy about that. Thank you so much for Konami for giving us so much Gemini support. I'm definitely going to be farming the crap out of Bastion for sure in Yu-Gi-Oh Duel Links. But still, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video, or if this video helps, leave a like on the video down below. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new for more Duel Links content. Check out some of my previous videos if you guys are bored, because I made some spicy rank PvP videos. And I think that's going to do for me for today. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll go see you guys in the next one. Peace out.